yawning already.
You're Heathen Kyle?
Yes, that's me.
was
Otherwise known as
expecting-
Heather.
Oh, typo. Or I just read it wrong. Heather Kyle.
I've been called heathen many times before.
Look into that. Note for later. What's the strangest item that you own?
I have 3 petrified frogs that I've found.
And they're still petrified?
Yeah, they're mummified. They're like little frogs that stopped somewhere and dried up into a hard little dead frog mummy.
Oh, I thought you meant petrified, like frozen in terror.
No.
And you
I
just keep
mean-
them that way.
No, I keep them scared all the time.
Lit up by a stun mat.
No.
I accidentally sat on one of those the other day. I didn't know what it was.
A stun mat?
Yeah, so I'm
That's
infertile now.
terrible. That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Stun is probably the wrong word. Buzz.
What does it do? Does it shock you? Does
Yeah.
is it like a whoopee cushion or like a, and it's a shock.
Yeah.
An electric shock.
A petrifying shock. So the dog
That's
wouldn't climb on the
terrible.
couch.
That's animal abuse.
Speaking of animal abuse, what was the name of the guy who would eat bats on stage?
Oh, Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy Osbourne. Do you think that in these trying times, Ozzy Osbourne would still eat a bat?
I don't think Ozzy Osbourne ever ate a bat. You know, when I was 14, I went to the Diary of a Madman concert, Ozzy Osbourne Diary of a Madman concert. And he started singing, and it was absolutely the worst music I think I've ever heard. He sang one song, fell down, they dragged him off the stage, concert was over. Everybody got their money back. And it was the 80s, and my hair caught on fire.
At the show?
Yes.
Oh, small detail.
Well, it was only a little fire. But it was the 80s, so everybody had this giant permed hair with hairspray, and I had great big, and you can see today my hair has always been a fire hazard, and with further chemical enhancements, it was an accident waiting to happen.
You think Ozzy would eat a pangolin?
I think Ozzy Osbourne wouldn't know what he was eating on his best day.
You ever been bit by anything?
Yes,
What?
Deepak Chopra.
The human?
Yes.
Story time. Take it away, Heather.
Okay, so I'm at Burning Man. I think it was 2003. But there was this, all of the different camps at Burning Man all have a theme. And one of them was called Spike's Vampire Bar. And then it only served wine, and it served them out of IV bags into your glass. It was wine, red wine, into a cup from this IV bag. So I'm wearing a latex ball gown, which had a train. And as I get near the bar, I see over here Deepak Chopra. And I would know him because I had at that time read every one of his books. I was a big time follower of him, and he's a self-help guru. I realized that he's drunk, and so I turn around to walk away from him. I turn around, I take one step. He goes to follow me. He steps on the train of my ball gown, which pulls me back as he's falling forward, and his front teeth embed themselves in the back of my neck, right at the top of my spinal cord where it hits my cervical vertebrae.
You can never keep your heroes unspoiled.
No.
They've all got
They've
a
all got
scandal,
clean feet.
and some of them leave you with a scar.
Yeah. Well, luckily it wasn't a scar because it was in my tattoo.
Oh.
So you can't see it.
Not only have you seen some things and done some things, you've made documentaries about some things. In fact, I heard you won an award.
Yes.
This wasn't just a participation trophy?
No. It was Best Student Documentary.
About what?
I did it on American Festival Culture.
Well, it sounds like you had the experience to back it up.
Yeah. I have a towel covered with Gene Simmons spitting fake blood on stage at a Kiss concert 42 years ago.
That must be worth a lot. It'd be
Yeah, but
tough to prove.
How can I prove it's provenance?
DNA testing.
It's not actual blood, Goofy.
Oh.
Like a real person could spit that amount of blood and live?
I don't know.
No, it's theatrical. It's fake. 9 times out of 10, when you see a performer spitting anything, it's not what you think it is.
Okay. Well, that's demystifying. Heather, as the one who brings spirit and energy to this office, you initiated the Snazzy Awards this year. However, as the host, you were unable to receive one. So this digital Snazzy says, "Who needs awards? Not me. I'm Heather Kyle." So you've got a Snazzy now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What's your favorite event that you've been part of as a member of the dream team at SN Mortgage?
You know, I have a great time at all of the events and things that we do, but honestly, I really enjoy the homemade fundraising events that we're part of. I think Homemade's a great charity, and I really just personally very much enjoy the local people who are involved in it.
Awesome. Last question. What are you going to bring to the potluck on Monday?
I have a jar of this horrible 3-bean salad that we hate, that'll never get eaten, and I was going to either donate it to charity or bring it to the potluck, but that'll be in addition to something else.
How long has this 3-bean salad been sitting around?
It's brand new. It came in a jar. See, you buy anything from Costco and you got to get too much. And I'm like, 3-bean salad, this will be great. So it came in a 2-pack of little like 32-ounce jars, but it's got sugar in it. 3-bean salad is a vinegar-based thing, not a sugar-based. And so, you know, the
Costco
minute,
trying to give us the diabetes
wow. Yeah.
in bulk.
Yeah.